bring some weed to roll. See, welcome to Blunt Talk, starring Milk and Joe. If you ain't trying to get high, then don't come to the show. It's the type of conversation only good when you start. Or you can listen from the crib and smoke your chair on your own. This ain't no backyard boogie shit, you grow in your home. But if all you got is resin, you can smoke it alone. And it don't matter if your bro had to front it. Glass pieces and roaches. Either way, just as long as you coming. It be all kind of discussions, speak what you know. So welcome to Blunt Talk, starring Milk and Joe.
Yo, it's me, it's D with the capital T. Always have been, always will be. The one and only Milkman is in the building.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Joey the Godson. You see, we here, we chilling, we doing what we doing today. How y'all out there feeling?
How they feeling?
How they feeling?
The question is, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Gee, we out here. We back
How are
for
you feeling?
Another one.
And my DJ Khaled was, and another.
That was it?
That was it.
I thought it was more the high one that I had. No, he's more.
No,
he's deeper
I
than
think
that.
we're gonna see
another one.
And another one.
Another one.
Why aren't we coming across my feed?
You got to try a little harder. I think. I don't really know.
I think I'm just gonna search.
I mean, yeah, you just might have to do that sometimes. Y'all know what time it is. Like and share this thing up. We got a couple folks we finna bring into the building. But before we do all of that, you got to put some respect on their names. You know you done seen the advertisement, so you know who's coming. Okay. So I'm gonna need you to go and like to share this thing up. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and tag a friend to tag a friend. Get your mama, uncle, cousin, neighbor in the building.
You're not your uncle's neighbor.
Apparently Twitch don't like this, that I put this right here. So I'm just gonna take the first part off and it's just gonna say talk on Twitch. Because Twitch don't like that word, apparently. Apparently Twitch don't like Blunt Talk with Milk and Joe. So today,
that's kind of horrible.
Today it's just gonna have to be talk with Milk and Joe on Twitch, apparently. Because Twitch is out here tweaking, is what Twitch
seems
is
about right.
Twitch is tweaking. What they out here saying? Maybe it's because I said sucker. Jeez, what did I say on Twitch that they don't like? How about just join us? Join us. Join us.
What are you gonna do?
That's it. In lowercase letters. Join us on Twitch, will you? Come on. Why are you being so difficult out there in the world? Drop a comment. Let us know if you're in the building. Let us know where you're from. Let us know what you're doing. You know
Holla
what
at your boys.
Holla at your boys.
I'm sitting here liking, sharing this thing.
Hey, guess what? We're finally live on Twitch with Join Us. So that's a mental note. Be prepared to have to switch it up when it comes to Twitch because apparently their messaging is different than mine. What up? New West is in the building. We're gonna learn a little bit more about the New West movement on today. I can't wait to dive all up in that. Are you excited for today's episode?
Always. I'm trying to get all this like and share everything up.
Bro, I haven't liked or shared anything because I've been doing all this talking.
I'm trying to get ahead of you.
I've been doing the talking in part of the blunt talking. You know what I mean?
You have.
We're missing something in that recipe though.
You're missing the Joe, and I'm on it. I'm on it.
No, I was thinking about the blunt part. I was missing the blunt part.
I see what you did there.
I'm missing the blunt part. Can you and then I need to this is empty.
That's empty.
See that box up there is full of them.
Oh, you can't reach. Why can't you reach
you
out
know
there?
I got Tyrannosaurus
You gotta
Rex
extend
on.
your elbow.
You know I got
extend your elbow.
Rex on. You already know what's happening out here, my guy. Yo, I'm so happy.
Why are you even playing?
I'm so happy. I keep saying it every time, and this is only our second episode back, but I'm so happy
It's been a
be
while.
back filming Blunt Talk with my brother.
What it is, you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Is you just miss the aura of the energy of the people when they come in here and we in here and we just flowing.
That's what it is, bro. That is exactly. Oh, you know what? Shields is in the building.
Well,
Shout out Shields, man. Hey,
Shout out Shields.
Hey, I wish y'all could.
He can't see.
I wish y'all could see. You got to see it upside down. You can't. No, that's horrible. I'm a load a picture at some point. He's got a video. I'll load a picture. You got to see the amazing work that Shields did today. Are you gonna twist your wrist and look at this or what?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you with the business. With no further ado, we are gonna go ahead and bring in the third member of our team, right?
Who?
Because she is a part of our team, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, she's an official member of the team for sure. She is one half of the after show with Milk and Bree. She is one half of Wake Up with Milk and Bree. She is an amazing mother. She is like the most amazing human being in the whole wide world.
/ sister best friend.
No, we're not doing that. That's not what we. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's what we're not doing. Y'all give it up for the amazingly talented.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to tell y'all. But I
the
thought
one and only Just Bree is in the building.
What up, everybody?
Bree, unlike my
What up?
co-host here, I can say, "What up, sis?"
What up? What up, Joe? Oh, now that's funny. Now that's funny.
I was going to give you an applause too. Okay, I was going to give you an applause.
I think that intro was a lot better than the applause. That was like a standing ovation.
That was funny.
Well, I guess should we go ahead and bring out our guest of the evening?
Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah, Bree. First of all, before we get there, how's it feel to be on something other than the after show or Wake Up?
Early looking forward to it. Joining you guys for well, you said I was on via telephone one time, but I believe this is my first time really on Blunt Talk, and I'm excited.
Dope. I'm excited to have you for sure. You definitely was on the first episode. I just replayed it not too long ago. Okay, I know you was on it because I just replayed it. Well, does that say Milk and Jahur?
Who is Jahur?
I don't know who Jahur is.
What the hell did you do?
I don't know. Apparently that was a typo. I'm out here looking for new typos. See, that's half of Jordan is what I'm looking for. I've always been fond of North Carolina.
Go and raise up.
What?
North Carolina.
Oh, going and raise up. I thought you said something about razors. And look, I was just about to make you John. Now look, it went from Jordan to John. That's not even close to the E.
Nowhere near it, sir.
What is happening on today?
I think it's you've been
I love
traumatic
it. I
experience
love
today.
it. I mean, first of all, this tattoo. Okay, we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it.
Oh no, this is gonna be.
We're gonna come right back to it. I appreciate all 5 of y'all in here right now. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Let us know where you're from. We're getting ready to bring out the man of the hour. I'm not sure he knows exactly what he signed up for, but he's been rocking with us for a few years. I met him. I guess it's been about maybe like 3 years ago. I met him for the first time, rocking out with the Exotic One. But this man is an entrepreneur. He is a promoter. He is a manager. He is a writer. He is an artist. He is a performer. He is the one and only. Hey, they call him who else? Come on, what's good with your pimpin'? Yo, what's good?
What up, man? Appreciate
we got to get that applause button for you too. We got to get that applause button for you too. You already know that's what it is. That's what it is. And look. One time for the one time.
Not like
it was more like yay. You know, I'm a fan of Cube. You know, I'm a Cube guy, so I'm all about the yay. And today was a good day. That's my thing right there. Yay. First of all, I say that at work. I say wherever it's at. When I've been youth pastor or teacher or social worker, yay. Hey, it means I'm with it. It also can mean that I'm not with it, depending on how I say it. So, you know, I guess
there's different verbiage for different ways.
You gotta pay attention to, you know, the enunciation of it. You know what I'm saying? The tone, if you would.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. How you feeling on this afternoon, my guy? Appreciate you joining us on today.
Good, man. Appreciate the invite. Awesome, amazing introduction. I'm feeling amazing. Just happy to be here. I don't know what I signed up for, but I'm here.
Yo, we appreciate you, man. Hey, it's all in the name, my guy. This is Blunt Talk. We come, we don't pull no punches. We keep it blunt. We talk some shit. We roll a couple up. We put a few in the air, and we make it do what it do. And we celebrate the people that come and rock out with us. Ain't they right?
For real, for real.
Yo, we're gonna go ahead and get things started. Should we start with a shot? Should we start with some Would You Rather? Where you want to start at today, godson?
Let's go. Would you rather?
Okay, well, see, I knew you was gonna say that, so I'm on my way to those questions. Rich now. Now I know, Just Bree, you're new to this. Oh wait, you're not, because we do this on Wednesdays. Would you rather Wednesdays every Wednesday morning on Wake Up? But we love a little Would You Rather. I mean, that's what you gotta learn to do. Okay, that's what you gotta learn to do.
I know,
and
that's why I called it out. That's exactly why I called it out.
Well, I mean, but I don't. So I'm supposed to call you out when you do it?
If I give a shameless plug somewhere.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Would you rather? Would you rather put on the best show of 2025 or create the best song of 2025?
Probably. Am I going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know this question specifically for you. Bree ain't made a song a day in her life. I mean, sometimes she hum and fill in words she don't know when she's singing.
This is gonna be a fun episode because I'm an overthinker and I'm fast and I'm quick with it. So I'm gonna go with the best song, and the reason why I choose the best song is because that's gonna lead up to the best show. I can't give you the best show if I don't have the best song.
Okay, but I mean, what if you could put the best show together without it though? Like, I guess you can't.
I would want the best song. You need,
here you go.
The best song
what I'm hearing is if you're not on the show playing your best song, then it don't matter who's on the bill. It ain't gonna be what it's supposed to be.
You need the best song for the best show.
Do you think Kendrick's song would be as powerful as it was if that was not the best song of the fucking generation?
Hey, let me tell you, when I seen grandmas reacting to this stuff, bro, when I seen that old lady going, "Oh, he's gonna play it." Oh no, he's not.
No, he's not.
Oh, he said his name. He's looking right at the camera.
Yeah. When I tell
you,
I
was weak.
I tell you, I would 100% rather have the best song, hands down, than the best show because
that'll get you to the Super Bowl halftime show.
Not even because look like this.
I mean, that might be the biggest stage.
The best show you put on, it's only for
a couple hours,
1,000 people, in their biggest arena.
I guarantee you, it was over 60,000.
I'm just saying, whatever your arena is, that's just in the arena. Whatever show,
right? But it was broadcasting like Super Bowl halftime show.
I'm not talking about broadcasting. I'm talking about just your just in general.
Okay,
like you're putting on a show. He up there putting a show on, say at Madison Square Garden.
Right.
He did the best show there. To whereas I did the best song of my life, and people hear that world round. To where only 60,000.
What if they can see the show too? Because Kanye be having pay-per-views.
Yeah, but who?
What you mean?
Motherfuckers say.
I mean, my thing is, the show is gonna be a couple hours, right? The best songs, timeless. People gonna be hearing it forever and ever and ever.
Okay. Now you got an argument here. Okay, now you got a point. Okay,
that's what I just said. Generation.
Is that what you said?
Literally,
I had arguments against that. I feel.
I know.
Okay. Who else? Who gets the point?
I do.
He did.
Did he say I do?
Yeah, he said I do, and I agree. I agree.
This isn't a game where you keep score.
Yes, it is.
I'm just saying,
like that.
Out of the two of us, who came away with the better argument?
Oh,
I think she did. She has it.
Oh, she did. Yeah, out of the three of us, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just backing on Joe, so.
Joe then, yeah, so okay. Both of you guys.
I
guess I'm on his team.
Wait, so I'm just in the outs?
Yep.
Yeah, basically. Who's got a point but you?
We all got
points. Said, you know what? I'm going to pick you, and you said, fuck you,
Fuck you.
I don't know what the fuck you were talking about, but that ain't it. Yo, if y'all have not liked and shared this thing up, you are tapped into Blunt Talk with Milk and Joe, and on today, we are blessed to have Just Bree in the building, and the one and only, you know who they call him. They call him who else? Let's see here. Studio or stage?
Studio.
Talk about it.
I think the studio is more intimate, and for me, being in music is long. The stage is like more work. So
really, okay.
So I enjoy the studio because it like once again you can't really have a good show without the studio. So when I go into the studio, I'm already kind of having in my mind what kind of show. If this is gonna be a show song, am I gonna get turned up? Because I really don't perform like sad songs and other stuff. So it's always gonna be the studio, and this is my first love before I even got booked, before I even got on anything. So I always go with your first love.
I feel like that right there would be 90% of all.
I mean, that is where the love is made.
Because you got to make the love before you get out to.
Is that true though? Because I mean,
the stage is more like the side.
Because it's an adrenaline that comes with the stage that some people like will never replace, and the studio don't do that for them. But I could also see the intimacy of the studio and like where creation is.
But you still got like so without breaking it down to its vulgarest things, you have to be able to be intimate with yourself before you can make it intimate with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like if that song is not for you,
pause.
I don't know. Like he said, when you're in the studio,
pause.
When he's in the studio,
you got to be intimate by yourself.
You got to, because you got to be able to feel that shit. Because if you're not feeling that shit in here, that shit gonna come.
That's going on a reel.
You got to
unpause.
You got to. I'm telling you that. Like if it's not something that you're feeling, the crowd ain't gonna feel that shit.
That part, I hear.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, I don't disagree with you.
So you got
everybody can have their own. You know,
you gotta go. You know what I mean? Sometimes
I mean, I like the thrill of the stage.
Sometimes you gotta go have a solo session before you go have your multiple sessions.
Hey man, I like to hear the people roar.
But sometimes you gotta roar yourself.
The rumble in the floor.
Sometimes you
gotta
bass
in the speakers.
The motherfucking crowd get the rumble.
I'm telling you, it's another experience. If you ain't been there, you know. But once again, to each his own. Everybody loves what they love, you know. Right? Some people like cream and sugar in their coffee. Some people don't. Everybody has a preference. Let's keep it rolling. Here we go. Now this one right here, because you know, and I didn't know this before you had sent me the bio info, but Cali, that's something that's in common. That's something that's in common with the godson while he Illinois and been here for over 2 decades. He is Cali born, so that's something you got in common with him.
Definitely.
Something else you got in common with him is he's twisting his wrist, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, Cali is known for that, but Colorado is too. So then we've got to know, is it Cali weed or Colorado?
That's a complicated question. I could answer it this way. Colorado, bro, it's crazy because it's like a science to it, because we have the elevation. So like immediately when you leave elevation, everything becomes stronger. So as soon as you leave that elevation, like even go to South Dakota, the weed's gonna feel a little bit stronger. But I'll make it mad simple. California tastes better. Colorado just gets the job done more.
Oh, he said Colorado work. Cali smell good. Tastes good.
Cali does taste good. It's really, and it's also grown, and like it's really just the elevation that just like it's like choosing.
So it does something to it, and you think the consumption of it at that elevation, no matter where it's grown, is gonna get you where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you, if you go to Hawaii, you'll probably get some of the best bud ever if you smoke in Hawaii. Just the way that it's grown. So
you're just gonna keep naming.
So you saying if you take the Hawaiian weed to Colorado, then you really be good.
Well, you're gonna lose from the elevation change from being all the way up here. So elevation has a big play to a lot of stuff, because
that sounds like some science. That sounds like science.
Yeah, it's crazy. It affects our food, our carbonation. It affects like everything. But the good thing is, when we go down, we can breathe. We can breathe and we can drink.
We can breathe, we can drink, and possibly taste better.
Yeah, everything tastes better.
Is, as I know, I can't do nothing up there in Colorado for too long.
Okay. And this follow up one right here.
Actually, my bad. I didn't mean to ask you. My bad.
What's up?
What part of Cali?
Inglewood.
Huh?
Inglewood.
Okay.
Inglewood. What?
I was born out. I lived in Reseda and Tarzana. Briefly, we lived in motherfucking LA for a while.
I was in the Inland Empire too, like Moreno Valley and shit over there too, in the IE.
Nice. Okay.
I can dig it. This last one is a follow-up, same thing, except this one's more specific. We talking flour, we talking concentrate.
Flour.
All day?
I'm a little bit older. The concentrate, it be killing my lungs. It be killing me.
Hey, this man right here would tell you that I refused for the longest. I refused concentrate
I
for
don't want
the
that shit. That shit ain't get you high. Now look at it. Now look at it. What's in your hand?
No. First off, now it comes packaged from the dispensary or a dispenser. Someone got it from the dispensary. I didn't. But back when he started on that, it was homemade brew in the back of somebody's house, a garage or something.
No.
And he was telling me about getting the butane off of it and all this.
The butane was to help free.
See, when I was younger and I was coming up and I didn't have so much like I think it's the responsibility that killed it, because it's like when I go way up there, then that's when I start forgetting to do shit, and I'm like, I don't call people back.
You think that's my memory problem? I thought that was ADHD.
So I usually use the flour, and then sometimes I hit the pins, but I only get to a certain level, so that way I can still focus. Like,
okay,
if I hit a dabber to the concentrate, I probably wouldn't even have made this interview. I'd probably be in the kitchen, like
in the kitchen.
I know I had something.
I know it was something I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I just can't put my finger on it. Okay, so flour over concentrate. I too will choose flour over concentrate, but I have to confess that I be getting a little lazy now, and because I can just pick this up and puff on it, and it's gonna have all the THC I'm looking for, that sometimes I don't want to roll up, and so my consumption of flour has decreased.
Oh, it's about the same.
You 50-50? Where's your ratio?
There is none.
No ratio? You can't,
he said 100, 100.
100. You said I have one in one hand, one in the other. We do same time. Just same action. Show me how it goes. Show me that hand action.
I'm sitting there
How's it go?
Game or something.
Yeah.
I'll have my Gandalf packed up, so I'll be hitting that.
That's the nice pipe, when
the Gandalf's all like cashed out and shit, and I'm like in the middle of a match or something. So,
and then when the match is over and you got a moment, you twist up.
No, I clean out.
Load the Gandalf.
I love Gandalf.
Load the Gandalf.
I haven't been smoking a lot of blunts lately. It's a lot of been
the Gandalf. Describe the Gandalf to people who don't know what Gandalf is.
All right, so the best way I can explain it, have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? So I don't know.
I was thinking the investigator guy with the pipe, just a little longer.
No, because that's got more of a curve. You're thinking Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, it's like Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes has got a pipe. Well, the Gandalf is just a really long pipe.
No, but that's why it's Gandalf.
Yeah.
Gandalf pipe is the same way.
I don't know Gandalf.
That's why I asked if people see Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. You know Gandalf? Bree, you know Gandalf too? Okay, so look at that. That's 50% of the people on the screen.
All right, here's the challenge.
I mean, I know who Gandalf is, but I haven't watched Lord of the Rings.
Hey, I didn't know.
I bet I could get
Bree,
a movie.
Why you steady putting me out there, Bree? I didn't know.
I'm just saying I didn't watch Lord of the Rings, but Gandalf is a very popular character. So even if you don't watch it, you
that's not
know
true. I don't want you to. No, that's not true, Bree, because I don't know and I don't watch it.
Okay, have you heard of The Hobbit? Lord of the Rings.
I've heard of a Hobbit. I thought that was that kid on a broom at school.
That's Harry Potter.
Closet.
What is that? Harry Potter. Did somebody say it? I thought that was that
same guy, different show. There you go. The same wizard, just a different wizard.
That's crazy. Hey, Harry Potter as a Hobbit. That's crazy. Like I feel like that's like low key like racist in their world. You just called him a Hobbit.
Who? The kid on the broom?
Yeah.
You called Harry
he doesn't
Potter
know any of the context. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
That's offensive to the kid on the broom.
To wizards all around the world.
I don't know a lot. There's so many things I don't know.
Not all characters look alike, Mel.
New world.
Oh, now we're in the Middle East over in fucking Arab. Okay.
There was a couple of Disney movies I liked as a child.
Now that movie, I know. Now that one I know.
Jesus.
If we go Disney, I know them all.
We've come to the portion of the show where we are going to be doing a little bit of a taste test here. The Godson says that he has consumed this before. I have not. I'll be giving my honest opinion of how it tastes, and that's going to lead us into a quick little competition that Who Else has agreed to host. And we appreciate you for doing that. And then after the competition, we'll be digging a little deeper into Who Else. We'll also be checking out some of his music, and we'll be rocking and rolling. So how about we get the shots ready? Let's go ahead and get the bottle. Let's introduce that to the people.
Ooh.
Oh, and it's chilly, right? It's chilly.
Chill.
What we got is we got some Old Smoky. This is from Tennessee. Looks like Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Which I know Bree really loves Gatlinburg.
That's why. Yeah.
So does the Godson really loves Gatlinburg.
I stay in Gatlinburg.
I ain't never been to Gatlinburg.
God, what is the name of that little town? I keep forgetting. But anyway, yeah.
And
I stayed right down the street from Dolly Parton.
This happens to be root beer. It happens to be root beer flavored. So this is a Tennessee whiskey, and it's root beer flavor. Bree, you said you like what flavor?
The caramel is
caramel.
Okay. It's caramel.
It's caramel.
Try that. It's probably got a thing here somewhere. Look at that. Look at that. Smarter, not harder. I know some things. Things I know.
I just want to let you figure it out. If I do it all, you know what I mean?
Somewhere beyond the rainbow, I will find.
Okay, while y'all opening and pouring that up, I'll show what I'm drinking on.
Still didn't get it.
I have
I see it now.
1800.
I see it now.
The black cherry margarita.
Oh, that smells amazing. By the way, what do you have? Black cherry margarita?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's delicious.
All right. And the reason why we're doing this is because Just Bree said that this competition would be better with a couple shots. And so here we go.
I feel like
pour one, you pour one, and we'll get going. How about that?
Oh, this is going to be great.
Yeah, you know.
You know I have to drive, right? You see what's
of course
missing,
you do.
Don't you?
What?
What's missing?
Bro, it's a shot.
Right.
It'll wear off before the show's over.
We promote safety here. How do you?
Well, you'll just have to stay the night then, guy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, from one shot, bro.
Spoon.
You'll just have to stay the night then, guy.
I'm Big Spoon then.
Are you a fan of whiskey? Who else?
Yeah, sometimes I used to be. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan. We have another brother who's a huge fan of whiskey. We done a whiskey tasting with him. Remember?
Yeah.
What might he say about this root beer whiskey? He probably would have
rolled.
He'd rolled his eyes and
he would have wrote a whole SAP report
about how it's wrong,
a chemical balance indication. He would have put it under the microscope, count the meter may. He would have did all types of shit.
Shout out Junior Bradford.
Shout out.
Okay, here we go. Mazel tov. Root beer.
Whatever.
Root beer whiskey.
I promoted for Jack Daniels at one point, and we got to see how it was all made, and that was an awesome experience. Shout out to Jack Daniels for that experience. Yeah. So
I'm afraid that if I had that type of job, I might be an alcoholic.
We definitely, by the time, because we got to taste like every portion of it, so it distilled, how there was coloring, so like by the time you get to the end of it, you're like 4 or 5 shots in, and plus like the first 2 shots is super pure, like it's super like before.
Yeah, strong as heck. Yeah.
So by the time you get to the end of that taste test, like we were tore up, but we had a good time, so man, shout out to them.
Shout out.
Okay.
Jack Daniels. He said that wasn't great?
No, I wasn't ready.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I thought it was nice.
Oh, cold. It's
over
great.
Ice.
Yeah, that's
with
great.
Yeah, like just swirling that on some ice would be amazing.
Yeah, by itself, or you can add a little more root beer.
Hey, and if I put a little scoop of ice cream in there, that is a grown folks root beer float.
I cannot mix ice cream and alcohol.
Don't mix ice cream and alcohol.
I can't.
Why don't you ruin this shit for me?
Oh, sorry.
That shit gonna curdle in this man's stomach, and I'm loving it. I'm here for it.
Okay, go for it,
man. Quality.
I feel like I just reached that age where my stomach be like, "Girl, what you doing?"
Caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
Oh
caramel.
Man. Okay. So here we go. I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, what we're doing now is we're getting our lollipops.
Okay.
And we're getting our soap, which I happen to have a Tootsie Pop because these are the suckers that are meant for licking. It's one of my favorite commercials of all time.
Pause.
One.
Pause.
He says, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
As much as you're trying to deflect, I'm going to need you
I know you're not
that.
trying to pause when you was just up here had me pausing.
I'm going to need you to reword that.
What do you mean?
This
is a sucker that's meant to be licked. And the owl says that it takes one lick to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay, so who else? You know the rules. Bree, you know the rules. We all know the rules. We got our suckers. Hold them up to the camera. We got our soap. I got Irish Spring. You also got Irish
sucker
Spring.
is broken.
What kind of soap you got over there, Bree? You got Dove or what?
You know it's Dove. It's
Dove?
Uh-huh. Hold on, I gotta open my sucker. I think it's broken in half, so let me open it.
Okay, well you might just have to lick pieces of it or something. You never know.
I mean, the bottom half is still on the stick, so let me just.
I would add more root beer to your right, Des. I definitely would add more root beer.
That's literally what I just said.
Yeah. Did you say that?
Yes.
He did.
Sometimes I'll be lost in the show. You know what I mean?
Lost somewhere else. I don't know. How the fuck are you paying attention to anything? I
have no idea. And I feel like I need to move this microphone out of the way.
Oh, really? Now you do?
Yeah, for this bit. Excuse me. First of all, that is
Joe been on your ass this entire afternoon, boy.
That should not be this funny to you right now. Okay, I'm gonna need you to not be laughing.
Okay, I have my sucker.
Okay, wait.
And I have my Dove
soap. I have a sucker. Okay, we're ready to go. Tag a friend to tag a friend. It's now officially the soap and sucker challenge.
Okay, what hand? I want to
hit the weed before we start.
What hand are we supposed to start with? What
is weed? Lick the sucker, eat the soap.
Smoke the weed and sniff the soap.
All right, you got to try to confuse us. All right,
I got you.
He knows his job. Now, disclaimer. I think that I'm too intellectual to be fooled by any of the shenanigans happening here on today.
Trying to call himself too.
I am afraid that I will not be tasting any soap on today. I don't know if my co-intellectual friends / family will be as smart as I.
You didn't say friends.
I did. I said both. Yes, I said both.
He was equally inclusive, all right? I swear to God.
Hey, bro, I'm glad. You know what? My stomach hurts just a little bit right
now. Okay, we have to start with the stuff in the same hand. So what hand do you guys have your sucker in, and what hand do you have soap in?
Sucker in left. I'm starting in my left, okay? I feel
sucker
like
in left.
That's my go-to hand, left.
All right.
Okay, so we've got our soap, and we've got our sucker. Okay, here we
go.
You
guys ready?
Yep, whenever you're ready, Hope.
All right, sniff the soap, lick the sucker.
I don't like
switch hands.
Huh?
Switch hands.
Switch hands already? Shit.
Yep. Sniff the soap, lick the sucker. Sniff the soap, lick the sucker. Switch hands. Sniff the soap, lick the sucker. Sniff the soap. Lick the sucker. Lick the soap. Switch hands.
Oh my God! That leads me to believe I might eat the soap. My body
don't think you're that intellectually smart there.
My body was coming on me. My mind is telling me no.
All right. Lick the sucker.
Okay.
Sniff the soap. Lick the sucker. Sniff the soap. Lick the sucker. Sniff the soap. Switch hands. Sniff the soap.
You gotta speed up.
Lick the sucker.
Sniff the sucker.
Lick the soap.
Did you do it?
I didn't, but he almost got. I sniffed the sucker, and then I almost licked the soap.
Okay, keep going. Speed up as you go.
All right, lick the sucker. sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the soap, sniff the sucker.
Oh, I sniffed the sucker. Put the sucker in my nose.
Your brain cells ain't firing on all their synapses.
It's definitely not.
We right in the middle of the sucker soap
Okay.
challenge. Tag a friend, like and share this thing. Who is
I
back
feel like
on
you should do another shot.
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Round two.
another shot. Yeah,
Another
you're
shot.
right. I feel like
Round
you're
two.
right. We got to take this to the next level. Okay, I agree.
We should have did this. We should do
I
this on a
haven't
night
eaten
we can
today.
get drunk. Look, I'm just saying we should do this on a night where we can actually drink and do this.
I'm hoping it doesn't take too many more shots.
I have to drive home.
I'll get you an Uber.
I still need my car in the
I'll
morning.
Uber your
He's like, I
driver
need my
here.
car.
And then you and the car can get home. Okay, here we go. Your turn.
Round two.
I mean, do you see how we have to lower our cognition? Do you see what I'm saying? I know I'm
You
He's
almost
almost,
went.
he's
No,
almost
you
getting it. So I
almost
feel
went.
like with a little more
All right, I'm only doing a half a
inebriation.
shot.
Okay, that's fine. Put the top on.
It's gonna come back off. Someone's
Lahan.
gonna say, "Let's do another shot." You know, someone's gonna say it. It's what's
Who,
happening.
your sister?
No, yes, your best friend.
Laheim.
Motherfucker.
Mazel tov. All the words you say when you drink.
Yes.
All right, it's back on you, Who?
All right, ready?
Yep.
Lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, switch hands, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the soap.
Did you say sniff? I can't hear.
He said lick the soap.
Oh, I
He
sniff.
said lick the soap.
I couldn't hear.
All right, go ahead, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the soap, lick the sucker.
I'm glad that was the fuck over there.
Oh my God. I think that's unfair. He had both. He almost went with that. He almost went with that.
You're right, I did.
I feel like your only thing that saved you was your peripheral vision as the soap was coming over because you said,
I was trying to turn the volume up for you.
no, well, I appreciate it, but I feel like that's a penalty lick.
No, I'm not just.
Penalty lick.
That's not how this works, bro. Not at
All
all.
I'm saying.
Like and
Okay.
share this thing up. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's amazing out here in these streets. Here we go. Back to you, Who.
All right, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, 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 lick the soap, lick the soap.
Did you do it?
No, I was so confused for a second. I'm not gonna lie. He damn near fucked me up on that last one because I almost
I don't know what to do.
Hey, I almost just went soap on that last one. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, we're gonna go one more round and then we're gonna say the team mark for this challenge.
No, I think we should come back to this challenge when we can add shots into this challenge. Like you
No,
go,
she doesn't even like sour. She's enjoying the
like you
sucker.
go around, and between every round you take a shot.
Okay, let's finish this and then we'll decide if there's gonna be a remix or something. Okay, let's go.
All right, ready?
Wait, pause. Something else I want to do. I've been holding my sucker and my soap out, which gives me time in my bringing it to my face. I want us to bring them close to our face.
Mine is close to my face.
Oh,
Y'all the
no,
ones
you
been
almost ate the
cheating.
soap.
I've been like this the entire time.
Mine's
Probably
been
right.
right here.
Well, mine's have just been elbows
Well,
extended.
you're doing it for a reason.
You know, like curls here. Okay, let's go.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Switch hands,
What?
Damn.
sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, switch hands. Lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, sniff the sucker, lick the soap.
Oh, I almost fucked it up.
I'm glad I sniffed in reverse.
All right. Lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, switch hands.
Oh, dirty
Lift
dog.
this, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, switch hands. Lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, sniff the soap, lick the sucker, lick the soap, lick the sucker.
Man, I looked at that soap.
Did you do it? You got it. Yeah, I got it. I think I got it.
You
I got her.
Fuck you, soap. All right, I think that's the game.
I think that was. Look, I think next time
I appreciate y'all playing along.
I got you, didn't I? I got you.
He got me.
Wait, he got you?
Yeah.
I didn't lick the soap. But he got me.
Damn near was there.
If my soap wasn't so pungently smelling, I would have licked it.
Oh, you backed it off before it got there.
Maybe that's what we do. We get a
now we got to get non-scented soap.
Non-scented soap. He would have got me.
And all you smell is just a sucker.
What happened here? Oh, yeah. I mean, you're probably right. I think if I know what you're talking about, you always got to have one in the building. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying? Oh.
You always got to have one in the building. Yo, when we come back from listening to this song, we're going to be talking to Colorado's own by way of LA. Who else is in the building? You said this one isn't released yet, right?
Nope, it's unreleased. We're going to get ready to release it and maybe do a video. It's featuring my artist, Lodi Trail.
Look, I just got one question.
What up?
If you ever need two fat people in your video,
we always trying to get our
holding bottles, right? Some Ace of Spades, something.
Just fat boy, lean with it, rock with it. Got the bottle, you know what I'm saying?
All right, that's it. We you guys. Right. Look, you don't even got to pay us. We'll pay you and keep y'all high on the set all day.
You overpromising. You overpromising.
You overpromising.
I'm gonna keep him to his word though. I'm gonna keep it.
Hey, you say I got a memory like an elephant. I'm gonna remember that right there. He said, matter of fact, I got 3 video shoots coming up this week.
I got you. Look, see, so how it works out is I'm gonna send you a payment every day of $1.99.
What are you gonna do with it?
Whatever.
Yo, this is all that right here by the one and only Who Else.
I need all that. 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 Give me that bag. Give me that bag.
It's bad for camera. It's bad for camera. Yeah, they can.
Give me that bag. Give me that bag.
Oh, you don't want to talk about my sucker action?
Give me that green. Give me that goose. Give me that ooh. I need all that. More. 4 of my heads on Mount Rushmore. I need a fat wallet. I'm talking Chris Wallace. Real red poster. Big bad man on stalk. Real man on the block. Real bad teams in the room when the wall knock. Fiends in the hallway with their arms short. With a new mention Eddie, give my manager a caddy. I want all of that, it's like that. Future with that metro. I want haters gassed up, smoked out like Petro. Nigga, I just need that. Producers tell them feed that. Instrumentals turning out the hits like we breed that. Bitch, I need all of that. All that. I need 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 all that. Give me that bag. 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 I need all that.
Yo, what up? We got Kalisha in the building. What's good? How you feeling on this afternoon? You know you tapped into the one and only Blunt Talk with Milk and Joe. We just happen to have Just Bree in the building, and the one and only, you know what they call him? They call him Who Else?
Who else?
Hey, talk to us about that song, man. I mean, it seems to be pretty self-explanatory. What you say you gotta have? All that. What happened? Did his mic go out?
No, you good. Me and Lodi, we go way back. We've been rocking with each other for a while. He helps me run New West, and sometimes we just get in the studio and we make a couple tracks. And I came across this song. I got a ton of music in the lab, and he was like, we got to get it out unless you want people to hear when you die type shit. And I was just like, all right. So slowly for surely, I'm going to be releasing music. I really don't want to have that post, whatever they call it, post when you're after you're dead. I don't want one of those albums.
Postmortem.
Yeah, I don't really. I feel
they
like that's
still
kind
trying to leak out Prince's catalog, MJ's catalog, all the grades, right?
I just feel like, yeah, I'd rather give you guys the music while I can instead of just hogging it. So I came across all that and I wanted to test it out here today. Shout out to, I don't want to say her name wrong, but like she said, it gives anthem vibes, and that's what we were really going for. Because that's the crazy part is like when we make music, we're like, these are the key words we want people to say. If we're not getting those keywords, then
that part.
Obviously. So with her saying anthem vibes, that goes for the same thing we were aiming for. So, shout out to the platform for giving us a lot more confidence in releasing that track. Because if y'all were like, nope, I don't know how to call Lodi and be like, it didn't work. It didn't work.
He said, hey, he said, I'm finna call Lodi. What you finna tell him? I think we on to something.
We got something.
We on to something.
We got something for sure. So shout out to the platform.
That is that young lady is a beautiful individual. Her name is Kalisha Campbell. She happens to be one of the proprietors and founders of Pine Case.
Shout out Pine Case.
Shout out Pine Case.
I know y'all be talking. I need y'all to fix what's going on in here. I know I'm a little fucked up, but I know a little conversation helps everybody.
It helps a lot.
It does.
She specializes in men's mental health content, but they spice it up because it has that music undertone. Always talking music and how music is therapeutic.
I just smoke weed and talk shit.
Yeah, call it a good time. I mean, each his own.
I'm with it.
For everybody, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying how successful it is. I guess it depends how much weed you smoke and how much shit you talk.
Oh, the comments are killing me.
Oh, the comments is killing you?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to give you permission. If you want to go, you can go.
Go where?
Wherever you want to go.
Please don't let me lose.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Not today. No. We're good. We're good.
Thank you, Bree.
On the Lord's day.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
Hey, I'm trying to put him out there, huh?
Why I have my bro out there like that? Put my bro out there like that.
Look, with Jackie, or what's the name? Not Jackie Chan, the other one.
Woo.
No, who's the other Marshall? Jet Li, or not Jet? Yeah, Jet Li.
Yeah.
And the little dude where you had him in the collar, he's like, get him. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That wouldn't be me. That's why I said, I ain't got to.
That is you.
Because you can do what you want to do.
No. Here, it's a controlled environment.
You doggone right. I mean, it is slightly disrespectful, but we know that folks crash out sometimes, and sometimes they do it in the comments.
I thought it was called cat. No, you're right, crash out.
It's crash out, yeah.
I'm old. I'm old. I'm from the area. I'm from the area. Fuck you, mean.
Hey, I mean, first of all, we already spent too much time on it, more than we should have.
Yeah, but it's hilarious.
I mean, it was almost hilarious.
Barbecue going. Okay.
So who?
Kalisha said she got the barbecue going. Just fresh in from running gas through the snowmobiles. Like, how you got snow and the good barbecue going?
I'm mad as hell. She got 10 feet of snow out there.
First of all, she's in Canada, right?
Yeah,
She's in Canada.
That's some
if they don't have the barbecue grill while there's snow outside, they won't be barbecuing. Okay.
I guarantee you she barbecuing moose. I guarantee you.
You think it's moose?
I guarantee it's moose.
I mean, just because your Canadian friend came to visit, you think you know something
about
about
Canada?
No, that wasn't
a Canadian friend. That was a California friend.
That was the California friend.
That was the California friend.
That's different for sure. Barbecue moose, huh?
I'll eat some barbecue moose.
What is it? That caribou?
I heard that.
I'll eat some barbecue. I can't even say barbecue. Look, we might need to play the soap game now. We might have needed to wait a minute.
You're bullshit.
So, talk to me about this Midwest movement, man, because I live in the Midwest. Colorado ain't in it. So talk to me about what's going on.
You talking about the Midwest movement or our New West movement?
You know what I'm talking about, New West movement. I keep thinking Midwest because that's where I live.
So, man, for me, growing up in California, just growing up to West Coast music, I was around like the time growing up with the East Coast versus West Coast. So just a lot of the music I grew up to, even with DJ Quick coming to Colorado and then dissing Colorado, it's just the original West Coast music. It kind of just brought like a bad, not want to say like a bad name, but when it comes to business and the way people see like West Coast, they see Suge Knight and the gangster rap and everything. So when I created New West, I wanted to create West Coast music, but in my vision, and I wanted to sign certain artists that reminded me of certain talent that I grew up with, or just talent that I've seen, and in all different demographics. We have black fans, white fans, Spanish fans, different artists. So
That part.
I wanted to just kind of create like my own state, like my own movement. Some people call it a cult. We don't wear no like robes or nothing or whatever, but it's just we pretty much we control everything. We control our own venues. We have our own producers. Everything's in house. Singers, photographers, bloggers. So it's really
I'm
we
about to
just
say I don't know who calls it a cult, but it sounds like a business. It sounds like you
it,
got your own.
it's
It
it's
sounds like
more
a grassroots movement. It sounds like you got some people that you work with. It
it's
sounds
more
like collaboration.
yeah, it's I mean it's just beautiful, man, but it just was a rocky start. It's just because like I said, we kind of cut out the middleman and we stopped playing politics and stopped going by like Colorado rules and just start making our own rules. And honestly, it's like it's a blessing when you can just call the venue owner or you can call whoever owns the restaurant or whatever. So for us, we just go directly straight to the source and it gives us a lot more control. It's just
Talk
took us
about talk
a bit
about
more time.
talk about the importance of those relationships, right? Because it's the formation and then the management of those relationships that gives you longevity and being able to work in those spaces. So talk about what that's like for people who are trying to get into it and really navigating that space.
You mean like advice, like if they want?
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I mean, talk about the importance of it, right? Me
so,
saying it is one thing, you actually talking about the fruit that is born from it is another.
so they say it's not like what you know, it's who you know, but it's a little bit of both because it's like depending on who you know, especially if they've been in the industry for a long time, you're gonna learn from them. If you surround yourself by successful people, you're gonna be successful. If there's 9 millionaires in a room, you're probably gonna be the 10th if you're around them enough. And this is what opens doors. I mean, regardless, I believe it takes a team and it takes multiple people to open multiple doors because if you want to headline a venue, you're going to get a lot farther knowing the owner and being able to call the owner than going through a promoter. Because if you go through the promoter, then you're probably going to end up with a slot.
Yeah,
If you go to the owner, then you might end up with the venue. So
No
it's
doubt.
really, and then the other thing though too is just like for us and for me, what I do is I spend a lot of time supporting businesses and supporting people that I want to work with, and I don't ask them for anything. I just support. I help them out where I can. So whenever I do need a favor or I have a new single or something, they're a lot more responsive and supportive because I've shown love. And if they don't show love back, then that's where you can tell. Like because at the same time, some of these people that are bigger can start using you because you're hungry. And so once you figure out what line they play, it's mad helpful. So I
So,
always build those. Go ahead.
so didn't mean to cut you off there, brother, but so like you said, you just pretty much cut out the middleman. So instead of just relying on someone else to sell you, someone else believing in you to try to sell your dream, your vision, your what you see going forward, you just doing it yourself. You're doing it yourself to that person, like you said, the restaurant owner or the person who has a venue for you to sell yourself so they can see the passion, the love, and the dedication you bring to this craft that you got going.
Yeah,
Is that
especially like starting. So like when I first started off, it's a long process, and I've been at this for a long time. When I first started, yeah, like going through the middleman was cool and everything else. But once you get to a certain place where you're established, then eventually the middleman is gonna start introducing you to the higher levels. I
if
hate
those,
this.
yeah.
I hate using this comparison, especially for like the younger fans and everything. But the hip hop game and the music industry is almost as the same as the drug industry game. It's the same thing. You start off in the same way, you end up almost sometimes, unfortunately, in the same way, depending on the route. So it's like you get a lot farther if you can impress the owner than impressing the person that goes through the owner. You
That
know what I'm
part it goes
saying?
a long way, right? It's levels to this thing, and those relationships get you to the owner, and the owner
Yeah.
gets you to doing more business and taking home more of
But
what you worked for.
but make sure that when you do come for these owners and you do go for these bigger opportunities, that you're also prepared, that you're able to fill. You know, because there's a lot of artists that say they can bring 50 people and then they bring like 10 of their homies or like 15 people. So like,
Yeah.
definitely keep your word. Tony Montana, all you have in this industry is your balls and your word, and make sure you stick to that and bring what you can, because you don't want to burn bridges. Because then if they start talking, then you're gonna end up getting
Oh, it only
blackballed.
take one person to spoil the pot, because they say one bad thing about you and get around, and all of a sudden that's the truth.
That's it for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Good business is definitely what you're trying to practice for sure.
A lie spreads faster about someone than telling the truth would.
You damn right. And the correction ain't never as loud as the whatever it was.
Whatever it was, because no matter what, people always hold
My
that
bad or whatever. That's
Yeah.
always quiet.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Mhm.
Talk to us about what you got coming up, man. I'm excited to hear more from you. I'm excited to see more about what you're going on. I know you been working with AK Oxy.
Yes, sir.
He's Secret of the Ooze. I ain't been on a live with him for a while, but I know he still be getting his lives in. I seen he had an interview the other day. But talk to me, man. What you got going on, man?
So yeah, shout out to AK Oxy. He's one of the newest members of New West. I was just out in Minnesota with him working on a new project, so that's going to be coming out real soon. I believe we sent you a couple songs to pick from. So you got one of those as well from me and Ox. We have March 21st. We have a show coming up, opening up for T-Rail. That's going to be super fun. That's going to be like our first big show out in Colorado.
Okay.
We have a New West Business Fest in October. I'm working on bowling for mental health. Like, I also help out with different events and shows, managing those. So we're gonna do our bowling for mental health. That's gonna obviously helping for mental health people. For those that are struggling with suicide, depression, other stuff like that. We raise money. We raise money by having different celebrities and artists that are known come out and bowl for the city. And then just traveling and getting ready to just make new music, work on new albums. Lodi Trail has new music coming out. David Pistols, all of us, man. So if you go to our website, go to callmewhoelse.com and go in the New West section,
I
you'll
just
see
laughed at that. That was wild.
we got.
I apologize. I apologize. Tell them where they can find you again.
Callmewhoelse.com. If you go to callmewhoelse.com, just like you see on my thing, and then .com, you'll be able to see all the stuff that we got going on, all the different artists. We stay busy. I also got a playlist. I'm a curator for Spotify, so I have a Spotify curated, and I dedicated all the independent. They wanted us to mainly use to make the playlist. They didn't think the playlist was going to do very well because I just wanted to do independent music, and it's actually almost at like 800 followers right now. So, and that's one of the biggest independent playlists that is in Colorado, if not the biggest. I don't want to say the biggest, and then I start shit with someone, but I'm pretty sure I'm up there with whoever else has that, and all independent music, and so. Man,
Yo,
it's just
man,
a
you got to
blessing.
get on the Spotify, man. Y'all got to go tap into Spotify, man.
Check it
It's
out.
definitely where it's at. The whole collection is there. It is a journey through some music. It's definitely something that's going to take you more than one listen to get through it. This man been putting in work for a good little while. His platform is popping over there, as he was just saying.
You know what the messed up thing is?
What's up?
We were talking about Spotify.
Talk about
I was going to listen through your music. Like, I didn't know I had a Spotify account. So I accidentally hit because I went to the Facebook, was looking through that, hear that, and then I hit the music and it jumps to Spotify.
Yo.
Never knew I had a Spotify account.
Now you know you do.
Now I know I got one, but I was listening to some more of your shit out there too. I was just going down the track of your previews and trying to find everything on there.
Okay.
That one you got with the Onyx, OXY, am I saying? I feel like I'm killing it. Or Oxy.
AK Oxy. I don't know.
AK Oxy. Yeah, I know AK. I just don't. AK Oxy, is that his name?
Yeah.
Am I saying it right? Okay. The first one you got on your sample playlist, that first song that comes up, I believe that is either one or two. It's with him. But hey, go check it out, y'all. That's a banger.
Appreciate the play for sure. Is there?
Yo, because that's where it's really at, right? When it comes to getting paid on them spins, right?
I mean, not really. It's also like a video game. Is how you got to know how to play the game. You're really not making that much from mechanical royalties. The biggest thing that's going to get you a bag is artists getting publishing. Also sync license. for me, the most money I ever made and the most money that my ex-wife has ever made is from sync license. And when you get a sync license, that's what gets your music into movies, it gets your music into NBA games, and those you get like a big bag. So if you have your publishing and sync, that's gonna get you paid a lot of
So
money.
that's the
Also,
next level. Like if
yeah,
you rocking your Spotify, you got your distro kid. The next level is, say it again.
publishing.
Publish.
Get your publishing, and then make sure you guys don't just jump into any publishing deal because that's like a piece of your soul. It's a big check, so don't just like rush into publishing. Make sure you know who you're going through, who you're gonna if you're gonna sign to, if you're gonna do it online. Make sure you do your research,
That part.
and then going back to like what I said, taking control over things. For me and Lodi, we spend a lot of our younger youth opening for artists, you know, and learning the industry and everything like that. And now
Yeah.
instead of us having to go sell 30, 40 tickets and going spending gas money to go sell tickets and buying, we just take over the venue, and now we send those artists to go sell those 30, 40 tickets. And you know, so that makes if we throw a good show, which we usually do. We took over Temple nightclub, and that was like a non-hip-hop club until we took it over, and now they love hip-hop over there. um if you have control over your shows and you know how to throw shows, and honestly, we don't even call them shows out here. We call them parties. So when we throw
That's what it
shows,
should be.
we make it feel like parties, and we do the best to make people feel like they're at a good party. And so those, I mean, if you're controlling the door, you're controlling the ticket sales, you're controlling all that. Once you get up to that level, you're making good money. So just get a good publishing deal, throw a good couple parties for the year, and invest your money into something that that might make you more.
So let's be
It's possible.
realistic. Let's be realistic about it, right? Talk about a little bit of the journey to get there, right? Because that didn't just happen overnight. So we talk about there's levels to the game. Give us a little bit of your progression through the levels and how long you've been operating in this space.
So that's one of the reasons also I created New West Management, is to kind of speed up the process for a lot of our younger artists as well, so they don't have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go through the same thing. For me, man, I've been in the music industry almost 15 years, but I've only been making decent money and doing it as a career for maybe, I want to say, 6 or 7 years. This is my seventh like professional year, and the reason why it's such a big difference is because I didn't understand the music industry.
Right.
Um, so it took me almost up, like I would say, like 9 years to fully understand the industry, to understand what publishing is. And it's funny because you could tell when certain people don't understand the music industry, and I never argue with them. I let them, if they feel like they know better, or because we still always learn. You never know who you come across. But I have studied this for 9 years. I've studied what syncing is, what publishing is, what mechanical royalties is, what BMI does, what ASCAP does. So I've took those 9 years and I tried to get it down to like maybe like a year or two to get other artists to understand and
Okay.
just
So
to know
now that
what
you've been through the process, you trying to fine tune it to kind of streamline folks through it so they don't have to take 9 years to get there. In a year
exactly.
or two, they might be where you are now.
And then they still have such, because a lot of the artists is younger than I am myself. So it's like hopefully by the time they get my age, they'll be set. And we just did a report, and a lot of our artists are doing a lot better just this year. So we're definitely on track on that. And then, bro, it's also like mistakes, taking the wrong, because I was under Sony and Orchard, and then I thought that was an amazing deal. I thought that it was awesome to be signed under a bigger label like Sony and Orchard, but then I got screwed out of that. So trial and tribulations, you gotta like fail sometimes. You gotta have those bad shows. You gotta have that whack song. You gotta have your homies clown you to see who's really there or not. So a lot of it is just, it's rough, man. This is not a fairy tale industry. This is not for the faint of heart. You're
That
gonna have
part.
to be. You're constantly. If you're a chess player, you're constantly playing chess with the entire
Hey,
industry.
that was probably the toughest line we've heard on the show so far all year. Because you're
Check
definitely
9
right about
seconds.
that. If you ain't moving strategically and strategically, even your pawns, people like, oh, they're sacrificial. No, they're not. Those are just strategic places that you need to be in, even with them.
Yeah.
Because I can't move forward without them doing their job. My next guys can't do their job without my front guys doing it, and so forth.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like you said, you gotta mold those relationships. You gotta build that shit with people. You know what I mean?
Well, see, the other thing about chess is every piece has its role.
Yes.
Right, every piece moves in its own direction.
Exactly.
If you got a knight going forward and backwards instead of looking in the L shape, you got a problem. You know what I mean? If your rook is going diagonal instead of up and down,
left and right,
you got a problem.
Exactly.
Every piece has a direction, and it's got to play its part for the game to be played, for the operation to be carried out.
You got it. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You got it. You got it down packed.
That part right there. That part right there.
So that's pretty much that's how it is, man. It's just constant. It's a constant game of chess, and you're gonna get better and better the more you play. The more you play the game, the better you get.
And I love strategy games.
You do.
I love strategy games.
He does.
Ooh, I love strategy games. I wish it was more like spades. I wish you had a spades analogy.
I'll have one for you on the next time I'm on.
Yo, dope. No problem. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you pretty much have given us a little bit of a journey in terms of what's coming up next. Where can they find you on all platforms again? One more time.
The best place to find me is callmewhoelse.com. That's my website. Everything's on there, and everything else is gonna be Call Me Who Else. Google, just like they finally got my Google page right. They finally have me as an artist. So if you go to Google and just search me, it'll pop up. You'll see my big ugly face pop up, and all my social medias and everything.
Yo, I'm definitely gonna hit your line when it comes to that thing right there, because I've been trying to get Google to have. Hey man, how I got a whole LLC and websites and everything. When I Google myself, it's still I need to pop up right next to Papa John's and these other businesses. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. When I type in Milk and Joe Entertainment, I need to come up with other entertainment companies and dance studios and radio and whatever else.
It's a tedious process, but yeah, I got you. I'll be able to help you out and show you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at your fresh ink, and now I want a tattoo. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail the
Man,
conversation.
shout out Shields, man. I done went ahead and got the forearm did. I don't know if you're supposed to start getting the arms done in your 40s, but you know, I went ahead and did it. It's out there now, and I'm not finna wear long sleeves because it's constricting the fat folks. It's see, there you go. See, I'm in the club now. I'm in the club now. Y'all stay tuned. Bree,
what's up?
What we got coming up, Bree?
I'm sorry. All right, guys, hold on. Bree, I'm sorry. I need to get this out. This is like the 5th text message I've got, the 3rd call I've gotten. I am fine. The household is fine. Everything is fine. What happened was a block to the, I guess, ahead of me, how my house faces to the left of me.
That would be to the east.
To the east of me.
To the southeast.
Right on Lee. I'm 1 block behind Lee. Okay, let's just say that.
Something bad happened to the
Something
southeast.
bad over there happened, and I'm getting a lot of phone calls and text messages. I got one today.
I mean, but you're telling people who are watching. The people who are watching know because they can see you.
I'm about to tell them.
Okay, go ahead, tell them.
All right, so
you're fine.
It's fucked up. I don't know all the details. I don't.
Oh wait, you're gonna tell us what happened?
Something happened.
You don't need to tell us what happened. You just told us you're fine. That's all. Really.
So I'm fine. I appreciate it. I love all y'all for looking out for me. I'm here. We're good. But once I find out more what happens, because like I said, it's right around the corner. It's nothing to go investigate. Maybe we'll have a Milk and Joe investigation team. Go out to little local spots where the police are at, pulling people over, arresting.
I know you would love that because I feel like that's how you started your social media career. That was all Vine was for you.
That's all it was.
What do we got going on here, friends?
Literally, I'd be all in the police face talking. Yes.
Oh, he'd be like, what do we got going on?
What are you doing here, friends?
Yo, so Bree, what we got coming up?
Yeah, that part.
Survivor. Survivor starts this week. Survivor.
Wednesday night Survivor is back. You don't want to miss it.
Which one is that one?
Survivor is the one where they survive in the jungle.
Okay, that's the one you are removed from the island Tiki Torch.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I didn't think what show that was. That's the Tiki
and
Torch
of course, we'll be here bright and early in the morning. Wake up, Milk and Bree.
You don't want to miss it. I'm so glad we're able to say that. We're 35 episodes in, and we are having an amazing time bringing that to y'all. I hope that the community continues to grow. We appreciate all the support, whether it's on Blunt Talk, Wake Up, the After Show, or whatever. Hey, yo, who?
Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, man, you got any parting words to the people?
Oh, man, just thank you to everyone. I appreciate the platform once again. Everyone that rocked with the new song. Thank you, guys. It was fun playing the sub game. That worked out pretty well. That was actually pretty good. I definitely think you guys got to get some more shots in you, and I'll get you.
We could definitely get y'all eating the soap, but we're going to have to get a few more shots.
That's what I'm saying. I think with our, even high and like with the smelling of the soap getting it close to
no.
And unscented soap. That's what we need. Shots and unscented soap.
No. Here's the problem, though, is I watch grown, sober people doing it. So I don't understand why we have to be inebriated.
We're not.
They probably did it on purpose. They probably did it on purpose, though, just to get extra likes and get people to do it.
Maybe.
So, well, we appreciate y'all tapping in today. We're going to find out if there's going to be a remix of this. You might see the Sucker Soap Challenge remix one more time.
You want to do the movie?
What movie?
I thought you want to do your movie quiz.
Oh, I was about to wrap this thing up.
Let's see. I want to see if you can get
the 2 shots made me forget that there's a whole nother segment to the show.
Guys, we cannot forget at one point in time in Milk's life, there was a Long Island iced tea every day. Almost every day? Almost every day.
What happened?
Damn, you gonna put me out there like that? Like I was like that?
Not like that, but getting to there. There you go. Lean in.
I was
hold
leaning.
on. Wait a minute, Milk. I'm gonna get close into the mic and out of the camera view. Okay, even though I know this microphone doesn't work.
Do what you need to do, my guy.
But we're not gonna sit here and act like we weren't drinking Long Island iced teas at least 4 days a week.
I love Long Islands.
But would you say at least 4 days a week? I had a terrible one last weekend. Would you say
celebrating my parents' birthday?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brad and Deb.
Oh yeah. Her birthday was just yesterday. His birthday's on 12.
Yeah, his is 12. Valentine's. Yeah. So yeah, I think this makes Valentine number like 57.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that.
There was a Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
When was it?
Because it's your mom's birthday.
It happened already.
Day.
How did I not even recognize Valentine's Day? What day was that?
The 14th.
Did you tell somebody Happy Valentine's Day?
I lived with somebody, so yeah.
I didn't tell one person Happy Valentine's Day. Not one
female.
I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell nobody.
So you know what your day is, right?
Didn't we acknowledge
I did on the show. On the show I did. I forgot.
Oh.
I forgot. Nothing after that, though.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, so we got one more segment. You see? You gotta get the fuck out of my You gotta get the fuck out of here. That's what you gotta do. You don't come back. This is my space. I'm gonna appreciate you in my space.
Let's take some more shots, doggy.
This is not that night. I have to work in the morning. Okay,
I thought you had to drive. I had to drive.
It's called Name That Movie. Usually I pick the movie and the clues. However, I didn't have time because I was getting colored on. So the godson chose the movie. He's the movie buff, and he has the clues. All of us will play along, including you at home. Drop a comment when you think you've got it. Hell, you can help us get it because the first one to say it wins. And there is a winner in this one. So whenever you're ready, godson.
Okay, I'm going to give you the premise.
Okay. All right. We get a premise.
Not a premise.
I'm about to say just start with clues.
I don't know because I don't think you guys are not very movie endowed. I don't know about who.
You just told me that it was a movie that I potentially have watched.
You have, but I don't know how well. Your memory on movies is shit.
Okay, right. I agree.
So this is an action movie.
Okay.
In the 90s. I'll give you that.
Action movie in the 90s. Right. Die Hard.
No. I feel like you should lick the soap if you give a wrong guess.
No. That's not how, let me tell you how this game
is be licked today, goddammit. Okay. All right.
Action movie in the 90s.
Okay.
That's your first clue, basically. He doesn't understand how clues work.
No, it's not a clue. Just because you guys' movies are
context.
Not as...
Bad. Context.
Your guys' movies knowledge is not as deep as mine.
You know they do call it context clues.
Okay. The two main characters' names are...
You're telling us names?
Yes.
Holy cow! I would never do that.
Okay. All right. He ruined this for you. He ruined that.
You said Jimmy, and I don't even know who Jimmy is.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are not going to know. These are obscure. The names of the two main characters in the movie are Jimmy and Joe.
Jimmy and Joe.
Yes.
And this is an action movie in the 90s, before or after 95?
Before.
Before 95. So from 90 to 95, that means between the ages of 8 and 13. I don't really know. Something like that along the.
Okay, second clue.
Yeah, another clue.
Another clue. Clue 2.
Yeah.
Jimmy took something from Corey's apartment.
Jimmy took some. So we get to know all the characters
Yeah.
and the plot.
I didn't give you the plot.
Oh, that's not the plot. He took something from Corey's apartment, though. So he's giving us Jimmy and Corey and who else? Jimmy, Joe, and Corey. Okay. I don't. Does anybody have a guess?
Jimmy took something from Corey's
apartment.
And Joe.
Yeah. Okay, keep going, Joe.
Okay. Was that clue 2, right?
Yeah, we might need 100 at this point. Go ahead.
Jimmy played a position in this movie for a team.
Football.
This is true. What position?
Friday Night Lights. That's not an action movie in the 90s?
No. Played a position.
An action movie in football.
If I give you the next one.
Wait, hold on.
An action movie with football in it.
You're not talking about, no, is it Last Boy Scout?
Say it. Last Boy Scout?
Was that what you said?
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Is that your guess?
Yeah.
Lock it in, sir. Just to show you I wasn't bullshitting. The Last Boy Scout, 1991.
Oh yeah.
Good job.
Let's go.
It just made me. It made
Joe
me.
Hasselback, Bruce Willis, and motherfucking Damon Wayans, or not Damon Wayans? Yeah, Damon Wayans.
Yeah. When you said
Wayans.
when you said football, it made me think about the ending scene when he started shooting people. And
Yeah. that was clue number 4. He rode in, or he was running down the field shooting people.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been
trying to get a touchdown.
I need to go back and watch it.
And then the last clue was Joe did a jig somewhere.
In jail.
A jig.
In jail.
No.
Shit.
He did a jig on
just
top of the
said he
Titantron.
was shooting people coming down.
No, that was Jimmy. No, that wasn't Jimmy. That was Billy Blanks when he was running down the field and like
the Ty Bo guy?
Yes.
I don't remember.
And I feel like if I had said the Ty Bo guy played in this movie, it would have been quick because he didn't play in a lot of movies.
Man, you got me today without even trying.
You liked that, didn't you?
I loved it.
So I just want to let you know it was stuck between that one and motherfucking Pulp Fiction.
Okay. I probably would have got Pulp Fiction.
I might have.
Yeah, I would have got
this
that.
one. I definitely wasn't gonna get.
The only reason why I got it because
I might switch it up this year, and I'm gonna see if I can't stuff y'all.
Now he's the movie man. The movie man's doing the movies. Okay. Well, who else got that one on today? He has seen The Last Boy Scout, and he remembers the scene where he shot up everybody in the football stadium.
You don't remember that?
I mean, I gotta go back and watch it, man. It's been so long. You
don't
said it was the early
remember
'90s, man.
Hey,
You know how
why
much
did
has
mine
happened
across the
between
street?
the time I was 12?
I know it's not even about 12. It's like when you get older, you watch the movies when you're younger,
Yeah.
so you can understand it now. Now I know he was taking cocaine out of Corey's apartment. What did he take? And why is he flushing it? What is that?
Why is Corey so angry?
Yes. Why is he talking about his tight ass pants? Now I know these things. So
he said context meant a lot for me in
does,
my life. That's why I wanted to provide some for the game. Okay, well, we appreciate everybody for tapping in on today. We appreciate who else? Of course, Just Bree, the one and only Godson. I am the Milkman. Until next time,
and I'm Joey the Godson.
Here, yo.
All right, sis. I'm gonna holler at you.
You might can't even come back on camera together again. This might be the last time we see y'all together.
I'll see y'all in the morning. All right.